Hey, car.
This is race 3 at Stafford for the K5 Championship, the 1987 series season.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
We qualified on pole. There are 32 cars on track, 43 were allowed into the server. About 11 got sent home. Hopefully we can make up for getting taken out last week. Lead some laps. And 200 laps. I don't know if we'll be able to make it on fuel. Tires shouldn't be needed. Don't think.
Green flag, green flag.
I do need to clutch though when I'm shifting this car.
Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. You're clear high, clear high.
Bad start by me. Luckily, it doesn't look like anybody got taken out because of it. Start rolling back, brake bias already. Can use the apron. I was testing that out a little bit in practice. It does come into play, as it usually does here. It's pretty single filed out, not really a surprise. Can't really run too wide. It's a lot like Martinsville, you just get freight trained. I think when we come into pit, presuming we do, I think we only need right side tires, or we're only going to take right side tires. It's too short of a pace lap to take 4, I think, especially under green. But even under caution, I don't think we really want to be messing with taking 4 tires. That's a lot of time, and I don't think tires are really going to be that big of a deal. Unless it's the right front. Very different from practice. Practice was like trying to get onto a busy interstate. There was no gaps to run alone. Makes it hard to get timing down for a hot lap. Practicing for qualifying, but everybody was at that same disadvantage.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the...
Coming back to take the green here. We had a 20 lap run, little spin out on the back straight. I don't think there was any damaged cars from that. We stayed out. Maybe, I don't think anybody came into pit, but maybe there was a couple.
Alright, man.
No inside lap cars.
Green flag, green flag.
I think what we want to do is pit for fuel as early as possible. Because I don't think the tires are going to wear enough to really become a factor. So if we pit with like 40 laps, or we have 160 to go, I think we can possibly make it. Hopefully it goes a little deeper than that. And we don't have to cut it close.
Slow car ahead. Alright, man, we got one stopped up ahead.
No caution. Kind of surprised there was no caution. He was sideways in the track and I was in turn one. That would have been a bad time for a caution. It's right on that threshold of maybe you can make it. We go, hopefully we can get 10 more laps before we get an incident that brings out a yellow. That way it's not, no doubt we can make it. Maybe we do want left side tires. It's not turning as great as I remember it late in the race or later in the run. Especially if we get lap cars on the inside. We might want that corner bite.
Outside. Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
More smoke. No caution. I think it was Dan. Just saw him on the apron. That pace truck in the infield makes me think there's always somebody coming out of the pits. Opening the wall up here. I think you just bounced it off the wall. It's got right front damage there. I think it's a little further than 260 miles to Buc-ee's. I don't think there's any in the Northeast.
Outside. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high.
Imagine maybe Pennsylvania has some. And maybe New York does. Hell, Massachusetts could. I wouldn't really know that.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. Still there? Hold your line. You're clear high, clear high.
Ethan's been there the whole time, just a second behind us. Man, would it be interesting if we went the entire fuel run? For a pit cycle, that would be fun. That would be a long ass run. Still got another 94 laps we can go on fuel. Imagine at that point we might have some tire calls. This is not great for us. We need we need somebody to make a move or complete it. Just don't wreck them. Can't really do anything here. Except be Dan's cheerleader, I guess. Could try an outside pass, but that might not work.
You got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
I can't even get under Dan. Need Dan to get underneath Jake. He should have him here. I'll snap on XL there.
Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low. Still there. You're clear high, clear high. You got one inside. Clear low, clear low. Got one outside. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. You're clear high, clear high.
Hopefully now we can get around Dan maybe. Or if he's quick enough, that'll be good enough too. Yeah, nothing you could really do there. You just gotta let them work it all out. Well, I'm going back and forth. We might be able to get away with 2 tires on the pit stop, even if it's caution. I think we want track position over anything. And we can't really chance not being up in front. But it's going to be opposite of what I do. That's going to work. That's just how it is. I guess we can cancel partway through our pit stop if we see the readings on the left are no good. I don't think they would be reason to change them. Except for the first couple of laps, you do have extra grip. I don't know, I go back and forth. There's not going to be a right call until after the race. Then it's going to be really obvious which one it was. Well, rolling center a little more than Dan. I don't want to bump him.
Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car
I
on
might
the
have
high
scared
side.
him once or twice with how far I was rolling through the center. I scared myself once.
Outside. Still there. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. Stay low. All clear, all clear.
We need a few more. We lock up the bonus points. Help offset our bad week last week a little more. That can also be a drop week if we do well most of the season. Not great to have one of those on the board already, but nothing we can do about it. I mean, we did have a good Daytona, so that's that was not expected. Sage must have tires.
Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. All clear, all clear. Alright, man. Halfway this time by.
We had one go around here. You can see the tracks, smoke.
Outside. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high. Inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear low, clear low.
There must be like a wall of people somewhere on the track, because I feel like the straightaway we're on, forward and behind, are not that busy. And there's still 30 cars out here. Supposedly, I don't know if I believe that.
Outside. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. All clear, all clear.
Maybe we do want 4, maybe we don't, I don't know. It's like Sage's speed's already gone, so maybe 4's not what you want. I assume he took 4, maybe he took 2. I think we're gonna take 2. That's been in my mind since before the race. Plan was always to take 2, and then I talked myself into doing something else, and there's a reason why I guess I've already thought about taking 2, because that's what works. This is a longer race, but we've only dropped so far off pace. Then the tires just stop dropping. So if it was the old tire, like from 3 years ago, 2 years ago, maybe we would take 4, because you're just gonna get slower and slower, but that doesn't happen anymore. I gotta stop doing that line. That's a bad line for the tires. A little more rear brake. See if we can get more rotation. I kind of would like a caution. That would be nice to take a break and blink. My eyes are watering, staring at a screen. Yeah, they've got to a point where they just, everything's just kind of stagnated. nice Matthias could make this one. It's middle of the night on a weekday for him over there in Germany, I think. And I think that's my paint scheme he's running. I'm pretty sure I made that one. I think it was a Randy LaJoy ACT Coors Tour.
Outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high.
I'm amazed we've made it this far. Only one caution so far. Because when we tried the, what was it, the NASCAR North or the Northeast Southwest Tours, that lasted one race. And that was here. And it was so catastrophic. There is a caution. Now we gotta figure out what we're doing.
Alright man, we're going green next time, bye.
Okay, now we're coming back to green. We took 4. We were so far ahead when we got onto pits. It would just made sense. And we did have a lot of tire wear on the front, left side. Yeah, we're first, but we're 4th in line, tail end of the lead lap, and we got some lap cars now. So this hopefully isn't gonna be as dangerous as I think it's gonna be, but we got no choice. We're kind of stuck in it.
Green, green, green. You got one inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. You're clear high, clear high. You're too wide there. Stay high. Stay high. High. Clear low, clear low. You got one inside. Clear low, clear low. You got one outside.
Did not do anything.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Jeff getting loose out of the corner.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. The leader just did a 21.997. Still there? Hold your line. You're clear high, clear high.
Still want to take care of tires. It is quite a distance to go.
Alright man, good job. You're now the leader.
We're running in traffic too, so that's something we haven't had to contest with.
Outside. low. You're clear high, clear high.
So be cautious of getting out of the corners.
All right, man, caution is out.
And we
Caution
shouldn't
is
have
out.
to
Line
deal
up single
with
file. Pit road is closed.
cars ahead of us anyway on tail end of lead lap. Or maybe not. Maybe they go... No, they get waved around here. They'll go around the pace car and we'll be set.
Car.
Okay, we'll start at the front of the line this time. No tail end lead lap, but we do have the inside lap cars. Just got to be careful into one, not to get turned. We will have control.
Get ready.
But it's kind of tricky because the go zone's in the corner.
Pace car's in. Green flag, green flag.
It's always sketchy turning down into one even though we're clear. Kind of pinches off that first car and then it can cause checkups. Go back to more forward brake bias for a bit. There's a lot more grip now. And we're also running a shorter distance on these sets of tires. But it's still managing the heat in and out of the corners. Kind of running a diamond double apex. That was weird. That had a lot of slide. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of slide on the front. Maybe we go more rear brakes. Just a click. We did take fuel, only just enough to make it, which that might be playing part of it. Car's lighter in the rear than we're used to under new tire conditions. I didn't think about it. I probably should have taken full fuel, but let's see how this goes. Normally that's just something I do to help the balance, because the setup was built kind of for full fuel. I need to finish this race so I can get a snack. Stomach is like angry at me.
Low car up high.
That's not what I want to hear. Be pulled to the infield. I'd like it to just to go green if we can. We're capable of it, I know that. It's been a great race so far. Buick 1, 2, 3 right now on track. I think Ford's in fourth. Buick won the first race, finished 4th last week, and it's just relative, well, they finished 4th on track and relative to all other manufacturers. I think Chevy's in the lead right now, but maybe not if this result holds. Fortunate that the way this plays out, or the way this manufacturer's scoring is, it's just relative, so it doesn't matter if second place manufacturer finishes 4th behind 3 Buicks or second, it's the same payout. It's getting pretty dizzy, I can say that. It feels kind of like Oxford at this point. Kind of hoping we don't have enough time to catch the guys in front of us. But if we do, we're gonna be as cautious, but we're gonna have to be a little more aggressive, I guess, because we don't have the ability to wait too long if they are holding us up. Ethan's 1.5 back, but I really don't want to get stuck behind traffic for too long and allow him to come up here if I can help.
Alright, man, caution is out.
And we'll have a caution.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Alright, coming to the green. We did not pit. The back half of the lead lap cars did. And presumably the inside line did.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, I got major foot cramp. We get to 10 to go. Well, I think at this point, if we restart, we won't have any inside lap cars to deal with. Good news right now is the lap cars are holding up everybody, including the fresh tires. So it'll take them more time to get here. We should be good from them, I think. There's just so many people that stayed out, or just enough anyway, that we're not going to be affected by that.
We have 10 to go this time by.
I need a different brake bias, but I was already on brake when I had to change it. There we go. I had a little stutter there. I need a little more forward.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Alright, man, we're going green next
Alright,
time.
single file
5 laps
restart.
to go. We're in
Lap
podium
cars
position.
start in line. Nope, they drop to the back. Interesting. Okay. Still not worried. We only got 4 to go when we take the green. Just gotta make it into 1 and out of 1.
Get ready.
Don't need to go to the wall. There's no reason for it.
Green, green, green.
Next caution should end it. Before we go the distance.
Have a slow car on the bottom.
Oh no, not a good spot. He's going all the way to the apron. That's good.
Two laps to go. left to win.
Just gotta not get ahead of ourselves, and we should have this. Good thing it went green. That would have kind of salted the finish, but looks like it's gonna be a good one. We got a bumper here, not ours. Well, we led most of them and made up for last week. That was a great race by everybody. Only 5 cautions for a Stafford short track race in 87s.
You won.
Buick 1, 2, 3. Looks like 4th goes to Ford, and Nick has a Pontiac. The first Chevy, I think, would be Chad in 9th. Take a little victory lap here. To the fans that aren't in the stands. But yeah, what a great race. We didn't lead them all, I know that. We did have a... Ethan snuck up there one time when we were caught up in traffic. And Shane might have led one on pit road. It was a great race. The lap cars worked out really well on restarts, which makes up for last week where it wasn't really a lap car issue, it was just a racing issue, differential of speed. This week worked out really well. Lap cars fought with the leaders perfect, no contact that I saw. So yeah, we will be back next week. I don't know where we're off to, Homestead maybe? Something like that. But yeah, thanks for watching.